Millions of people are losing their health care, and yet there are 10,000 or more private jet landings a year in Aspen. About a month ago, I gave a speech that has been viewed about 3.5 million times about worker exploitation of my clients in the shadows of the homes of billionaires, and about monopoly power. And lots of people asked what we could do about it. Well, there's lots we can do about it. We can take on monopoly power. We can take on worker exploitation. And those will be priorities of mine as Attorney General. And here's the other thing we can do. We can go after a legal system that is rigged in favor of billionaires. One of the ways it's rigged, Colorado can't impose fees on the private jet landings of billionaires in order to fund things like healthcare for working families. Right now, as Trump and Musk rip healthcare away from millions and millions of people, we should have all the tools we can to support them. That's why I'm calling on Colorado's congressional delegation to take on the rig system with me. They should repeal the provision of federal law that says Colorado can't impose fees on the private jet landings of billionaires in order to fund healthcare for working families.
100 billionaires who own homes in Aspen. 100. Private jets land in the Aspen airport 10,000 times a year. Can you imagine that? 10,000 private jet landings a year. In the shadow of those billionaires, one of Torrance Justice's clients made $14 an hour, working 72 hours a week, cleaning and cooking for a hotel that charged $2,000 a night for a hotel room. He was charged $800 a month by his employer that took it right out of his paycheck to pay for his housing. His housing? A bed in a room with several other workers in a dilapidated house an hour away from the hotel where he worked. Human trafficking right there in the shadows of the homes of billionaires.
Disgusting.
Working families, are struggling across all of our communities, right? Including across all of our mountain communities. There are teachers driving from counties away to go to work. People living who work in our mountain communities, living in parking lots in their cars. Yeah. There's one community where in order to sleep in your car in a parking lot, you need to show that you work there.
That's disgusting. That's wrong.
What you get for working to support the profits of our ski country, right? For working in our pharmacies and our big box stores and our ski rental shops, you get a minimum wage job and a parking spot. Right up the road from all these people sleeping in their cars in parking lots are several ski mountains owned by the wealthiest and deepest pocketed ski resort monopolist in the world, Vail Resorts. Vail Resorts, which by the way is going to pay less in taxes today than you will. Vail Resorts, which has been permitted to gobble up 40 ski resorts across the world over the past couple of decades. Vail Resorts, which made $250 million in profits one quarter last year. During all of that, wages at Vail Resorts have stagnated. Right? Prices have gone way up. Lines have gotten longer. Is Vail Resorts scared that its workers are going to go work somewhere else? Right? Is Vail Resorts scared that its customers are going to go ski somewhere else? No, it doesn't have to be. Right? That's right. That is bullshit. Monopolies always win and communities always lose because it's rigged. It's rigged to work that way.